Good evening, guys. Welcome back to Formula for Speed. I'm your host, Chad. This is my lovely, and you all's lovely co-host, the mysterious, lovely Babyface.
Mysterious?
Well, Babyface, yes. Mysterious.
I'm not mysterious.
Right. Guys, we're back for another week. Mexico. Babyface.
Yes.
Do you want to share the good news about Mercedes?
Oh, we're winning the Constructors' Championship and the Drivers' Championship. It doesn't matter what happens in the next couple of races. We are the champions. It doesn't matter which way you cut it. We beat Ferrari's little record. We're from 99 to 2004 while using our driver.
Can't argue with that. They did use Schumi, who, mind you, was winning before he got there. I want to point that out.
They had 6 Constructors' Championships and 5 Drivers' Championships. We now have 6 consecutive Drivers' Championships and 6 Constructors' Championship. It is to be decided if that's going to be Valtteri or Hamilton. Who cares? They're still Mercedes drivers.
So, guys, if you heard the good news from Babyface, any Mercedes fans out there, you can now rub it in to Ferrari fans' face. We're the best by far. We've broken your record.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, you can rub it in. I'm just happy, Babyface.
Chances are the only reason you did very well with Ferrari while Schumi was there was because we weren't even in the sport.
Yeah, they weren't in the sport.
Had we been in the sport, we would have claimed Schumi for ourselves.
Back then, I think you could have, yeah.
We'd have been like, Schumi, you're German, we are German, this is just natural. Leave the Italians.
I'm going to tell you something, Babyface. I'm looking at the grid for this Mexico.
Yes.
This Mexican Grand Prix.
Yes.
The 2 Ferraris guys are on pole. Hamilton's 3rd, Verstappen's 4th, Albon is 5th, Bottas is 6th. Guess who is 7th and 8th?
The McLaren boys!
Say it one more time, Babyface.
The McLaren boys.
Guys, I'm just so proud of my team, Babyface. We can't. I don't think anybody knew we were going to do this well this year. No one. So,
especially with that Renault engine. That's, I'm giving your team props.
right. Shouldn't we be called drivers of the year since we're doing so well with the Renault?
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I want to say. I appreciate that.
Now for next season, switch to a better engine.
I think we have them for one more season, and after that,
Lord.
I think we're going to switch. Probably, we may switch. I don't.
You ought to pray.
Oh man, that's crazy. Oh man. So, Kvyat and Pierre Gasly are 9th and 10th. Perez and Hülkenberg 11th and 12th. Perez is 11th. Hülkenberg's 12th. Let's see. Danny Rick's 13th. Kimi is 14th. Okay. Giovinazzi 15th. Lance Stroll 16th. He's not outperformed Perez hardly at all. K-Mag is 17th. Roman is 18th. Lance Stroll, man. Of course, the 2 Williams and Russell and Kubica 19th and 20th. I mean, I could see kind of like why people say Lance Stroll's just given a seat. I can see it. And they're off, Babyface. The Ferraris had a good start. Who is that? Is that Ooh, Max is challenging. Babe, this is a good start. It's a good, exciting start. Are they going to touch? Are the Ferrari and the Red Bull going to touch? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They touched. Wow. Lap 1, guys, already. I think that was Verstappen and Hamilton, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Happens. Neither one of them retired. Look at the McLaren boys, Babyface. Yes. Both my McLarens, one passed Hamilton. Is the other one going to pass Bottas?
Not for long if he does. What? A Renault engine against a Mercedes engine? That's not a shot.
I have to adjust myself, babyface. No, I get it. I got, that's honesty for you. I'm not mad at you. That was racing incident. They're both fine. Not you look at it from the aerial view, it doesn't look as bad. Guys, what do you think about that? Hamilton and Verstappen. Do you think that I just say racing incident. I'm sure they'll review it. What do you say, babyface?
Racing incident.
Right. That's fair. Oh man, Vettel just ran in the back of Leclerc.
Oh Lord.
What in the world? What is he doing? What happened?
No.
Wow. Guys, what? I think Vettel's frustrated or something, man. I don't know.
I'm sure he is.
Just overall, he's frustrated with this year. I'm telling you, after that mysterious crash in Germany last year, he's not done well. Oh, so race control, virtual safety car ending. Okay. Lando's running 6, babyface. Yes. Carlos Sainz is running 4th, babyface. Albon's running 3rd. Verstappen's running 8th. Bottas is running 7th.
I'm telling you, never discount Valtteri. Ever, ever, ever. That is something I've learned from watching Bottas. He might be all the way in the back in no man's land, in God's country, and come up.
Well, he's 7th. He's not too far off. Okay, so Hamilton involving cars. It's been noted. It's been noted. They ain't gonna give those guys anything. Especially not with Hamilton fighting for the chip. You better not. Don't mess up nothing. Babe, Bottas is coming for Lando. He's charging at him. Now, Lando, your fight is not with the Mercedes nor the Red Bull. It's not. Just please do not try to challenge Max. Don't try to challenge Max. Guys, I know you all know what I'm talking about. Do not. That's not our race. I don't want no nudging. I don't want a slight bump. I don't want a little slippery slope of a spin. Nothing. Nope, not our race. Who's that coming up beside? Kvyat just passed, Wow. Is that Verstappen just ran red? Oh, no. Oh, is that Verstappen? I think he has a puncture, babe. I think he has a flat. He's done.
Yeah.
That's Max. What in the world? Guys, what's going on with... Just bad luck. He collided with Valtteri. So he collided with... So he collided with Valtteri that time. He also collided with Lewis earlier. He's done. Now 20th. Yeah, he has to go in and get a new tire, but I think his race is done.
Yeah.
Lap 6 to 71, I think his race. He may charge back up to the field in the top 10 maybe, but as far as catching that front group, There you go, Lando. Just get out the way. Your race is not with Valtteri. Just let him go. It's respect, babyface. I mean, it's not a race. How fast is that pit stop? 4 seconds for Verstappen's pit stop. I think it was a little tougher. So right now the Ferrari's out there running, babe. Predictions for the race. Leclerc's 1, Vettel 2, Albon 3. He's not going to finish in the top 3. I just don't see it. Hamilton and Bottas 4th and 5th. Predictions for the race. Guys, at this point in the race, it's lap 10 to 71. Who are you thinking? Who are you filling out? Who are you kind of leaning towards? Babyface, you?
I want to go on blind faith and go Mercedes wins. But I think Leclerc should, unless something goes wrong, Leclerc should be able to finish this.
I think, but here is my doubt in Ferrari. I don't know what strategy they have, and if they get close, Vettel already bumped him. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen when they get close to each other. I'm not. They've collided before earlier in the season. I don't like it, babyface. I don't like them to running 1 and 2. And Leclerc only has a 1 second advantage on it. I don't like it. Babyface, I don't like them two running 1 and 2. Norris has a 3.3. Oh no. Babyface, no! No! Man! Lando! He had to pull over! Oh, is it the tire? I don't think the tire's on. Oh, baby's plumb laps now. About 14-71. Babyface, I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. I appreciate it. What in the world? Alex Albon just got a 2.2 second pit stop. Red Bull is beast when it comes. I mean, they don't miss. Lando. Ooh. 2.3 second pit stop for Leclerc, babyface. Ooh.
All of a sudden, they know how to do pit stops.
Well, you can't say that because they'll do that, and then the next one it'll be like 4 seconds. So I don't know about their pit. I don't like their pit stops. Remember that year Kimmy was on there? It was in 2018. Dude's leg got broke. You remember that?
Yeah.
I don't like their pit stops, man.
They make me nervous.
Yep, me too. So they left Vettel out there. Lando's on the radio. I don't know, babyface. Man, what happened? They put I think the hards are on there so you can go to the end. He's down a lot. Man, goodness gracious. Man, babyface. So you're thinking Leclerc should win?
Yeah.
Fastest lap so far.
Something goes very wrong.
For whatever reason, guys, Ferrari, when I see... It's like... something with their strategy I just don't like. Watching them all year, I don't... That time Leclerc didn't like the strategy and called him out on the I just don't like their strategy at times. But I like, man, Sebastian Vettel is driving hard, babyface.
I don't know what for. It's not like he's going to win the championship.
I think he's driving to prove some things to the team at this point. All jokes aside.
I'm sorry, that's too little too late. You should have driven like that when the season started.
To be fair, their car was off. Remember? I think their car was off. Yeah, I think their car was off, babyface.
Fine.
So I don't know, and I'm not making excuses for him because what he did 2 races ago when he just flat out came back onto the track. It was in Monza. It was embarrassing. I think that may have sealed the deal for him, babyface.
Yeah, I don't think.
So I think at this point he's trying to redeem himself as best as he can.
It's too late.
No, who else is failing at the pit stops? What is wrong? Alfa Romeo, Giovinazzi, they may have. Oh gosh, this is tragedy. Babyface, this is one of the worst pit stops I've seen. Oh my goodness, that was tragedy. He just ruined his race. It's done. He was running them back anyway, but. Oh no! So the back right tire, they thought they had it on, and they cooked the gun.
Yeah.
It came right off when he went to pull off. Spun right off the tire. Okay, so Max has made contact again, this time with a Haas. I just think when he gets flustered, babe, he gets a little
Yeah.
I think he gets so hasty because he wants to make a. Guys, I don't know if you've watched Max do this, but I've seen a couple times where if he gets knocked to the back, man, he drives hard, but it's at times can be a little reckless to me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's a reckless driver. At times, I'll say this is probably better worded. He's a little erratic.
I agree.
Okay, so Hamilton's in the pits, babyface. Wow, that was quick. Okay, how long? 2.4 seconds.
Solid.
Yeah, heck yeah. Heck yeah, that's solid. I mean, He's on the hard? Okay. End of the race. So, Vettel, Bottas, Leclerc, and Hamilton. Where do you have Hamilton finishing? He's running fourth right now, lap 25.71. He just put on the hard tires.
He's going to finish on the podium, so at least 2 or 3. At least.
Man, that's a tough one. Because Ferrari really has to blunder. Like, they have to make a blunder move.
Oh, I have all the faith in the world for Ferrari to blunder.
Hi, babe. Babyface, you kick money down, man. Babe, I mean, I don't think you would, man.
And I should mention, to all of our Italian fans, I have nothing against you. I promise I don't. It's just a sport, man. It's just a rivalry in sport.
Yeah.
I don't like Ferrari, never did. But Ferrari and Italy are not synonymous. I don't want you guys to think like, oh, she hates all Italians. And by no stretch of the imagination, I love the Italian people. They're wonderful, wonderful people.
That's nice of you, because I ain't apologizing to Dallas Cowboy fans like that. I ain't doing it. I can't stand them.
Yeah, right, but I'm not you.
I know.
I just don't like Ferrari. Now, if you're a Ferrari fan, I don't care where you're from, I likely won't befriend you.
Right.
But as long as we're not talking about Formula One, we'll be fine.
Wow. So, I'm going to tell you, babyface, you got Hamilton finished on the podium. I can't call it. I can't call it right. I'm really thinking... This is Ferrari's race to lose.
Oh, it will be.
At this point, to me, unless the drivers mess up, you got to look at the team, man, the boss, because this is their race to lose. Mind you, my McLaren boys, babyface. Well, Carlos Sainz running 11th. Hulkenberg passed him like he was standing still. Major lockup from Hulkenberg. Major lockup. I appreciate it, Hulkenberg. Mm-hmm. Babyface.
Yes.
You really think they're going to mess up? You really think Ferrari's done?
Oh, yes. I can trust them to mess up.
Baby, it's kind of savage. Like, Babyface. Hey, you gotta love sports rivalries. It's nothing personal. She just doesn't like the team. I'm not mad at it, because I don't like any of the other midfield teams. I don't like Renault. I do like Williams.
Wait. Stop everything. Did you just say you don't like Renault?
I like Danny Rick.
Did you just say you do not like Renault?
I'm not a Renault. Why would I like Renault?
That is such a stark difference from the beginning of the season, when you would bet me on whether or not they're going to finish.
Okay, could you point this out?
Enthusiastic about it.
No. Could you point this out? When did I start talking about Renault? Who went there?
When Danny Rick went over.
That's all I'm saying. I wanted him to do well. I did. Renault overall, I didn't.
Okay.
Him. If he got like top 10, because I like Danny Rick. You know what I mean? So if he got like top 10, not mad at it. I like Hulkenberg too. I just don't like. I'm not a Renault fan because they're our rival, babe. You know what I'm saying? They're our rival. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want Danny Rick to do well. Bottas into the pits. That was fast, man. 2.5 seconds for Bottas. They're cooking. Wow. So, who's getting the hard tire? Is that Vettel getting the hard? I think. Yep, that's Vettel getting the hard tire, babyface. Lap 38 of 71, so let's see what happens. Quick pit stop. That was quick. 2.5 seconds. Solid. Yeah, now the Mercedes win the chip. You just putting everybody on chopping block, aren't you? I get
What?
you. You stark contrast from.
It is a stark contrast.
You knew who went there. And why I was like... And the reason why I wanted Renault to finish, because they seem to be tied to McLaren when it comes to engines and...
Okay, well, you didn't... Let's be fair now. We've got the footage. You never specified that.
I thought it was understood.
Ever. You never specified that. I love Danny Rick. I miss Danny Rick.
Oh, I thought that was understood. Sorry.
And I don't root for Renault. I just don't. I don't understand why Danny Rick went over there. And I miss him.
Because Cyril promised him.
He lied. And I don't know why he believed him.
You think he flat out lied, or it just hasn't come to fruition yet?
What?
Do you think
he lied? Where did he? What did he show him? Did he show him a Ferrari in a Renault wrapping?
I know Carlos Sainz is thankful he left because now he's doing well at McLaren.
Shoot.
Yeah, and I thought that was. I'm sorry, I should have specified that. Guys, leave in the comments. I didn't specify that well. I wanted Renault's engines to hold up because we're running them. We are. If you see an engine, that's why Horner went last year when Renault would get an engine failure. He'd be like, "Oh man, here we go," because that means we're next.
Yeah.
Like the last lap, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Oh, Leclerc 6 point. There we go.
So I'm sorry. One more time for everybody.
What the heck are they doing? What are they doing? I don't understand.
So wait, did you just not ask me a couple of minutes ago if I believe Ferrari was going to
I did.
Right, and they just had a 6.2 second pit stop for
on
Leclerc.
Leclerc. What are they doing? Oh. You know what? I'm going to tell you something, babyface, and somebody needs to go to them. You guys you shouldn't be doing this, man. Something wrong with the gun. I think something's wrong with the gun. He can't get, okay. Something's wrong with the gun. I don't think that was his fault. That's the gun, the sensor. Couldn't do anything. Wow. Babyface.
Yes.
6.2 second pit stop.
6.
We're on lap 46 of 71. Hamilton's in the lead. Vettel's running 2, Bottas 3. Guys, what happened with it? I saw the gun, right? It didn't flash green. It just kept flashing red. I don't know if he took it off. The crew member took it off too fast. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the sensors broke. But he couldn't pull off because he couldn't get the 6.2 seconds. They'll do like a 2.4 second pit stop, 2.5 second. Then they'll do something like that. I'm like, wait, why is it so and all these teams, they practice pit stops like thousands of times. Like
they do.
So now, Hamilton's in the lead. You got him winning?
Yes!
Vettel's running second. So if it were stopped now, Hamilton and Bottas would have switched from last week. Vettel demoted one, but Albon. Guys, quiet as it's kept. Albon's running 5th, and he's running solid. Danny Rick's running 6th. I think my McLaren boys are done for today, babyface. Because Sainz is running 14th, and Lando's running plumb last because of what happened with him. He was running solid, too.
Yeah.
And we're not getting our pit stops right. You know, we're not getting our pit stops right either like that. I can't even talk about Ferrari so much because, wow. Man, he's driving that car hard, babyface. Leclerc.
Because he's trying to make up for the seconds he lost in the pit.
He is. So Leclerc's running green on all the sectors except for... He's running faster on certain laps than Bottas right now. Certain laps. He's running faster, I'll say. If I'm Leclerc, you know... You can't blast on the radio. You cannot do that. He's done that before where he's questioned strategy and he was not happy. He's not going to do that again. He apologized for... He's not going to do it again. But if I'm him, I'm wondering. I'm like, am I like what happened with the gun? Like, what's going on? Danny Rick is going for. He's looking to overtake Perez for 7th. Now this should be good. You think he gets him?
I hope so.
I remember you didn't like what Checo did last year when he was in the desert. when he got frustrated because he couldn't get past Sergei Sorokin, and earlier in the race he knocked out Esteban Ocon. So from there, I don't think there was some stuff before that you weren't crazy about.
I'm not really wild about Perez. Like I don't really watch him when he races. I think
he's a good driver.
He's a good driver. Yeah, sometimes he just does things that I don't always understand, but I don't particularly always pay attention to him either. So I'm like,
Oh, Danny Rick went for it and ran wide. Now he has to give that position back. Yes, he does. There you go. He ran wide. He was going for it. He's driving hard. Driving hard, babyface. Yep. So he's going to try it again. I don't think he's ever been comfortable in that Renault car this year. I know it's his first year. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think. It doesn't look to me Danny Rick was ever comfortable in that car.
Can anybody ever been comfortable in that car?
Well, babyface, listen.
I'm listening. Do educate me.
I don't know. I think Hülkenberg did the best he could with that car for years.
Hülkenberg did the best he could.
I feel like I feel for Hülkenberg because he was never given to me a top quality, best of the rest. Yeah, he's good. He deserved one of those top 3 seats. If you ask me, he deserved. I think he should have.
He just gets penalized because he's tall.
I think he's one of those guys that got tied up with Renault, signed a long-term deal, and got stuck. Just like, look at K-Mag and Grosjean. Where did they go? They're with Haas. Where'd they go? I mean, K-Mag came from, but I feel like some of these teams you get with them, you make it stuck. For him, and he is taller for F1 driver.
I think he's the tallest.
6'1".
Let's look that up. 6 feet.
Last lap, babyface. Yep, looks like Hamilton's going to win. Vettel second. Bottas third. Leclerc. They messed him up on the pit stop. Guys, I don't know, man. You said it. And I mentioned it. I don't know if they're going to be able to do the strategy right. I don't know. I think Ferrari has a lot of things they got to get earned out. You know what I mean? New team boss's first year. You know what I mean? So, number of things got to get earned out. You know what I mean? So, now they're going through back markers, and Vettel's trying to catch him. He's not going to catch him. Vettel started second, still second. So, for him, he just stayed the same the whole race. You know? Yep. So, it's like Hamilton. Yeah. Race winner right there, babyface. Hamilton. Guys, there you go. I was nervous about Vettel's. Remember I said it might be a blunder? Poor Leclerc's pit stop was 6.2 seconds. That's like 2 pit stops. Borderline 3. For 1. It's horrible. You can't do that and expect to win. Or even get your guy up in the running. I mean, so Hamilton and Bottas just switched places from last week. No way. Did Hülkenberg stop on the last lap? No way. For real? Oh, he got hit. Kvyat hit him. He spun him. Ooh, when he hit the wall. Last lap. Lewis is spinning donuts. So, babyface.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's done. It's done. Guys, my fear, like I said at the beginning of the race, Ferrari's strategy, they're gonna make a blunder. And I thought it was gonna be strategy. More than a blunder in the pit. 6.2 seconds. Now, it may not have been the crew member's fault.
Right.
Because if something's wrong with the calibration of the gun and he doesn't get the green, there's nothing he can do. Yeah. You can't send him out there and the tire's loose because they'll pull you back.
Yeah.
You know, Stewart's were like, hey man, no, you gotta come back. That's what happened in Orlando. That's how you get pulled over.
Yeah.
So.
And make no mistake, it is very easy for me to sit here and talk a bunch of trash on the pit crew, but I could never do what they do. I mean, even if I tried to do a pit stop, it'll be like a 5-minute pit stop. Even like to us mere mortals, normal human beings, 6.2 is still ridiculously fast. In contrast, though, when you compare it to the other pit stops, it's just not good enough. And to your point, something might have been wrong with the gun.
Probably,
Something might have been wrong with the sensor. And here you have a pit crew that, because they practice all the time, they always do. But Ferrari tends to get it wrong more than other teams. And I never understood that, because for a team that's so large, has such a great history, and by great, I mean like a very long-standing history, and they have as much funding. They're one of the best funded teams on the grid. They have money.
I think they're probably the biggest. I think they're bigger than Mercedes, babe.
I want to say that as well.
I think they are. I think they are huge.
Fact check me on that. So for all the money that you have, and you know how huge you are in the sport, no, I expect mid and back tier teams to struggle with that. Ferrari should not be struggling with pit stops. They just shouldn't.
I mean, yeah. To me, Ferrari has some of the worst pit stops in the sport.
I think there's a lot of they have to do a lot of reevaluating. They just changed their
team manager,
their team
pit
principal.
boss. You could say, team principal, yeah. No, I think it was their boss, the team boss, whatever.
I don't particularly like him.
You stated that. Yeah, you stated that.
So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but they really need to look at that, because if they go with the same pit issues into next season, they might as well just hang it up.
That's true. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments about Ferrari's pit stops. What is going on? Exciting race again. I liked it. So basically, Hamilton and Bottas switched places. I enjoyed the race. I enjoyed it. It was a blunder made on Leclerc's pit stop, as you guys can see. So again, guys, we appreciate you for tuning in with us. Like, subscribe, leave comments. This is Formula for Speed. We will see you on the next Grand Prix, which is the United States. So thanks for watching.